Is this thing on?
Yes. We kind of have to get awkwardly close to each other to be able to do this. I was going to say you guys know Cece, but you actually don't know Cece. Mm-mm. We filmed a video together that never saw the light of day.
Yeah, that's okay. No, but we do have one that lives.
Yeah, it lives on her channel. We filmed 2, 3. Okay, so...
We filmed a lot. What you're saying is she's a bad friend. She never edits shit.
Wow. Kind of true. Well, no. One time we like, you interviewed me, and that's on your channel, and then we filmed a 1920s hair and makeup. Me doing makeup on her, her doing my hair. And the makeup one lives on her channel.
Yes,
and then I never finished the hair one. She did, like, finger waves on me. When I had blue hair, it was that long ago.
That was a really cute look.
It was really cute. I could still put it up if you guys want to see it. But anyway, this is Cece. She's my best friend.
Oh, friend.
And we have been wanting to do this for so long. Mm-hmm. And today, I'm going to transform her into me. Because we both have complete opposite styles of makeup. And so I just want to do what I do to my face on her face.
I know. She's going to shave off my brows, you guys.
But yeah, that's it. I'm going to be trying new products today because I don't know. There's a bunch of new stuff for me to play with.
You guys should see her little makeup office. It's intense.
There's a lot behind this white background that you don't see. But you used to see it in my older videos before I got this background. You could see the shelf behind me.
But just the stuff in front of us right now. Yeah, I wish you guys could see this.
Oh, wait, let me film. I'll film on my phone. So you guys can see what she's talking about. So hi. This is my filming setup. And this is what we have in front of us. And then there's the lipstick wall to our right. And then that's the setup.
And it's so good. Look at all these colors.
So we're gonna get started by shaving your brows. Oh, should I shave your entire face? Yes. No, because I shave my face.
Really?
I use these little eyebrow things, and I shave
my little bumpy.
Peach fuzz.
What do you mean bumpy?
What do you mean you'll be bumpy?
It'll be like stubbly.
No, you won't. That's the point. Anyway, brand new little razor. These are little special eye razors, or not. Eye razors. Oh! Eyebrow razors. So be careful with these. I just go like boop boop.
Yes, we call her Sweeney Toadette.
So let's do this. I'm gonna. I'm scared.
Don't be scared.
I've never done this on someone else.
You're really instilling trust in me, Fernanda.
Oh wait, no, I know what I'm gonna do because it can hurt if you do this to the long hairs. So I'm gonna take my little. Oh no, my electric one broke. I usually like trim it a little bit and then I go in with this one. But it's gonna catch. Oh, don't do this at home.
You gotta go with the hair.
No, that's the thing. You're not with this. You go against it. Okay, I'm gonna grab something to trim it. Hold on. I'll be right back. So I used to have one of like the little electric ones, and that's how I trim the long hairs down, and then I go in with this one. It's kind of how you would if you were to shave your head. You go with the clippers first, and then you go with a razor. I couldn't find it. Or no, it's broken. So I got these nose hair trimmers. I don't know if it's gonna work, but my idea I think is a solid idea. Don't do this at home. Like, I'm going to say that so many times. I literally don't know what I'm doing.
She literally doesn't.
I don't. But I'm going to try. I'll try it on the end. Oh, that works. It's like it's basically like a little beard, one of those beard shaver things, but mini. So it works. See? I can't believe I'm doing this.
I also can't believe you're doing this.
With a nose hair trimmer.
With a nose hair trimmer. Even though if this works, this thingy, what is this called? It has a whole new market now.
It's a nose hair trimmer.
No, it's
you literally
eyebrow
stick
trimmer.
it up your nose. Don't ask why I have this. Don't judge me.
Oh my god.
See, so it's like close to the skin. And
my
then and then you take the razor and then watch. And then you go. Oh, I've never done this on someone else. This is so weird. You do it. I pull it like this because the skin has to be taut. You shave it off so that it's a close shave. See, that's the only way to get it flush with the skin. Boom!
Bam! I've never not had eyebrows. Wow, that's weird.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, I trust you to shave the rest of me. Go.
No! There you go.
So how do you know how far up to shave your brows if you wanted to, like, shave up your brows?
So basically, it's where the natural arch starts. My brow grows down like this, and so I shave to where my arch starts, and that's where I shaved on yours. It's like I just take the tail off.
Right,
But I might have to trim these little hairs right here. You have little nubs. Oh, we both have little nubs. Oh. Wait, no, we need to find a better position. Yeah, we're like trying to figure out this position. Like our legs are intertwined. It's very weird. Because if I do this, you see my room, you see my thing, and it breaks the illusion of the background.
This is good enough.
Yeah. You said you already put the Tatcha...
I have the Dewy Mist and the water cream on right now.
And your skin is oily,
My skin is combination.
Combination? So
Dry
I'm going to
skin
do
here,
what
oily skin
I
here.
do to my skin.
Tell me. Oh, beauty guru. Teach me your secret.
So I usually combo the Smashbox Primerizer and the Milk Makeup Blur Stick.
What does that do?
This is their primer plus moisturizer. So it's got hyaluronic acid in it. So I use that on my dry spots and it's very moisturizing.
I haven't used this primer before.
Oh, it's so good. Then the Blur Stick. I use this straight on my skin. Do you care?
We're friends.
Okay. So I just
Every
do that.
pro makeup artist is cringing right now. I can't believe you guys are sharing foundation sticks.
Yeah, I mean, well, it's not.
We're very professional.
We are. I swear we are. We're very clean. I just made a video about how to be clean as a makeup artist. It's up on my Patreon if you want to go watch that.
Yeah. Plus, I watched her wash her face, so I know that she's clean.
Yes. I always have clean skin before I use my makeup. So see, that modifies everything. Then you just like rub it in.
So the Smashbox Photo Finish Primerize is a moisturizing.
Primerizer.
It's a moisturizing
Primer.
primer, and this is a mattifying primer.
Yes. In the center of my skin or my face.
Got it.
That's what I do. And then, y'all know me. Gotta color correct. I'm almost out.
Is that yellow?
Yes.
I'm very
Can I
curious
take some?
because she swears by yellow primer. I
Sure.
usually wear peachy tones.
So we're gonna do this. I usually do this with my hands, but I'm gonna apply with a brush and then blend it out with my hands. I never use my hands on other people when I'm doing makeup, but because this is like turn her into me, I'm gonna try to apply it the way I apply it to myself. So I usually just go in and tap, and I never do this on clients. I always blend it out with the actual brush. Wait, let me have you a little bit
I'm
more
gonna fall
like
asleep.
that. Don't fall asleep.
I'm
Do
totally
you need
gonna fall asleep.
coffee or tea? I don't have
I
coffee.
mean, you're gonna have to smell my coffee breath.
That's fine.
It's just really relaxing. It's also kind of a good
experience.
experience to kind of feel what your clients feel.
Yeah. So you know what I do. But
Yeah.
see, I never use my hands.
I
with
always
a
use my
client.
hands. I feel like it's a difference of like
Like
I know a lot of film makeup artists don't subscribe to that. They're like, no, must use brushes, very clean, very skateboardy, I call it.
Yeah.
And then but a lot of fashion people, they use their
They
hands.
use their hands for everything. Look up. See, that's just with the yellow color corrector.
Because you definitely have a more purpley under eye area.
Yeah, definitely purple. Sometimes I'll add a bit of peach, but I use the yellow as well. I also use this on the eyelids to neutralize all the discoloration on there.
So yellows are good for purples, right?
Yeah,
and then
but I
peaches are
use
good
it
for what?
for blue. But I use the yellow for red as well for color correcting like little blemishes, and it works.
It definitely is. I mean,
It's brightening.
it's brightening versus the peachy tones, which kind of gives it like a tone on. Like once I put my concealer and foundation on, it's very tone on tone. Like it looks just like the rest of my skin, but this definitely feels more brightening.
I have a red ass nose too, so I always color correct around the nose, and that helps to like neutralize it, and then you use less foundation.
Now, technically in color theory, to neutralize red, you'd use green, but you like yellows.
But I like yellow because green is just a nightmare to try to blend it naturally into the skin, and to cover it up with concealer and foundation. So yellow, I feel, does the same job, but it's easier to blend in naturally with the rest. So it's like, yeah, I've color corrected all your little red blemishes, and it works.
It does work. I like it. I wonder if I'll Might go look for yellow concealer.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or color corrector.
So I'm going to use, okay, Cece always goes for like super light natural coverage, and I've been doing that lately, but she never uses the Blur foundation as foundation. She uses it as concealer. Today I'm going to use it as foundation, but I'm going to use it the way I use it. This color is Golden Light. It's a little bit too light, so I'm going to add a tiny drop of caramel to darken it up a tiny bit. And you have to shake these foundations because they can separate a little bit.
Yeah, I've used those a lot of times. I'll put them on, like I'll do my dewy skin finish type BB creams or CC creams, and then I'll go in on anywhere that I have a flare up, like if I have like acne, I'll just do a little spot concealing with that because it has enough coverage, but it's also matte, so it kind of like pushes it back a bit.
Whoa, that is way too much caramel. See, I don't find it matte.
You don't find it matte?
I don't find it matte.
In comparison to the stuff, like
I mean,
most
in
of the
comparison
stuff,
to, yeah, but it's not like a matte finish foundation. If you're like a person that like wants like super matte, skin. It's not. Yeah.
No, it's not.
It's like when you compare it to the Makeup Forever matte foundation.
I feel like that's so not in right now.
What, the super matte face?
The super matte face.
Yeah, it's not anymore. But some people still love it. It's like kind of crazy. Okay, so I'm mixing up the two colors. Let me see. This is, it's a little too dark. I use it to contour. That's what I do. I use like darker colors. Oh, yeah, no, it's a little, I'm going to grab a little bit more of the Golden Light and use that on the high points of the face. Also, CC never contours. So today is going to be revolutionary.
I mean, if I do a really light contour, usually with powder, once I've set my makeup.
That's what I used to do. Now, because of the Milk sticks, I always contour with cream. Just something that I used to be super like, no. But now I just use all like cream products, essentially.
And you contour always? Like anytime you do your makeup?
Yes. Even if it's like very light contouring. So I'm using the Golden Light by itself on the high point and here, and then I'm using that mixture here to kind of contour a little bit. So I'm going to use that basically on the high points. And I always like shear it out. Like I concentrate it where I want it, and then I just shear out the edges. And then I'm going to use the darker one just under the chin a little bit. Don't fall asleep.
I know. It's so relaxing. I can't even believe it. I'm like, I don't even understand how all my clients don't fall asleep on me, honestly.
I have fallen asleep in the makeup chair.
Have you?
Yeah.
It's embarrassing.
No. I was at school and I just fell asleep and I was like, whatever.
I'm falling asleep in front of like thousands of people right now, so.
Okay, that might be a little embarrassing.
It's a little embarrassing.
So I'm already doing some like pre-contouring, so to speak, with the foundation. And I always do that if I have like two foundations that don't really match. If I have one that's like too light and one that's too dark, I'll like interchange them using one in the high points of the face and one on the low points. Mm-hmm. And that kind of works out. And
when you apply on yourself, you apply with your fingers like this? Even on your contouring, you don't do the whole like angle brush this way and this way and chisel it this way and then blend it out with your beauty blender to high heaven.
We're not judging anyone, no. I swear. No, I do everything with my fingers.
But this is a key point in like how we're different as makeup artists, because I like to leave as much natural skin out. Like I don't cover it.
I do, but today because I want to go for something drastic, I'm gonna do it like
coverage.
Yeah. And this is what I would do for like an event. I would wear like full face of foundation.
You always manage to make it look dewy and pretty though.
Thanks.
I mean, I've been to a lot of events and there's always a lot of people there and you see a lot of different kinds of makeup, but I always feel like, wow, she looks so like fresh and dewy. I never go, wow, she's really caked and baked. Like,
I try to always keep it like natural. I see what you mean by it looks heavy on you.
Yeah. Well, hi, welcome to your 30s. Once you reach 30, youngin', your skin reacts differently to things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's fair.
But it still looks pretty. I definitely think it looks pretty.
And I think once we like finish it and stuff,
You may have just turned me on to yellow concealer or color correcting. Yeah. I mean, I usually do peach and...
I always say yellow is the best color corrector. No one believes me until they try it and they're like, "Oh, you were right this whole time." And I'm like, "Yeah."
I mean, at least for this, for our skin tone, you are good at your job, girl. This is why we work together. Are you kidding me?
We just worked together yesterday. I'm gonna use a little bit. Hopefully, this is a good color. This is medium, light, neutral. This one's a little too dark for me. Wait, I'm just gonna use it.
What are we doing?
No, under your eyes.
Oh, okay.
hopefully this is, is that a good color? I don't know. It's got a little bit of peach to it, so it'll help kind of neutralize that.
I'm curious to see what kind of brush you use.
This is the I was gonna say conditioner brush, the concealer brush I use on myself when I use a brush. I just feel like on other people, to get under the eye, it's more comfortable to use a brush than your finger.
Totally.
On myself, I just use my finger and it's fine, but
I think I'm the only person that I've seen who uses a
fluffy
brush.
Oh, I've seen loads of people use fluffy. I just prefer the flat one because you can use it like your finger. Like the way I would pat with my finger, I pat with the brush. So I just use it to kind of mimic what I would do with my finger. Hey. I look awake even though I'm falling asleep. And I'm going to set just under the eyes, and then I'm going to do the cream contouring and stuff, but first I just want to set under the eyes. This is how I powder my face. I just do right under the eyes and around the nose. Boom. And then I use...
Oh, I like that powder.
Yeah,
this is the milk powder?
Yes. It's really good. Then I use a color powder to set the eyelids. So this is just the ColourPop No Filter powder in light. Make sure there are no creases. And then...
Now, why did you say you're using two different powders?
Well, I use just a cheap powder on my lids because it doesn't really matter. Like, I feel like under your eyes, you need to take special care so that it doesn't crease, it doesn't look gross and all that. But for the lids, you just want to set it to have a base for your eyeshadow, so it doesn't matter what you're using.
Oh, I see.
I just use a cheap powder that has color to it, so it helps to neutralize the eyelids even more. So now I move on to bronzer and contouring, and I use the Milk bronzer sticks. I'm using Baked first. That's the lightest one. I use this kind of as a bronzer, and then I use the darker one for actual contouring. So I just add a lot of this. Look at them cheekbones.
Another perk of being 30.
What, you get cheekbones?
You get cheekbones. I swear your face just changes and like all of a sudden you have cheekbones where you didn't have cheekbones before.
Oh man. I want new cheekbones.
Well, you're like a year away, 2 years away, 4 years away. I don't know.
Wow.
How many years apart are we?
I don't know.
6 years or something.
I'm 2 years away from being 30.
Oh my god, we're 6 years apart.
Oh.
Well, 2 years from now, you're going to have amazing cheekbones. Not that you don't already.
Well, that's something to look forward to. Then I also do forehead a little bit. And then I'm going to contour your nose because that's the one thing I obsess over is contouring my nose.
Dude.
And you don't contour your nose.
I don't. I've started to just lightly, but I feel like I have like a really round tip of my nose.
Yeah, but we're going to change that.
Yeah, it's hard to contour in real life. Like I feel like for a picture it looks fine.
Looks good, but then in real life the minute you turn you have a line and it's like, oh. Yeah, but it's fine for pictures.
Yeah,
and that's all I care about.
I know.
Cuz what matters is if you look good in the picture. Like
it's true. Yeah. It's true. But yeah, I don't know, on camera too though. Like if you're in a video, I feel like sometimes if it's too dark, you'll see it.
Yeah, for sure.
Where do you okay, so this is what I wanted to ask you because you're very good at contouring noses. Okay. I have to say.
Oh, well, I'm not done with it.
Well, I know, but I want to ask you anyway.
Okay.
So when you contour, I guess you can make it as thin as you want. The bridge, right?
Yeah.
But then how far out do you contour? Like how far out do you take the shadow?
Not very. I like blend it out, but I guess it depends, but not very. I try to limit it to my actual nose. But
Gotcha.
Now I'm going to go in with the darkest one, the color Blaze, and I tend to concentrate this. I take like a lot less than I would the other one. And then I concentrate it, like the other bronzer, I took it all the way back here. This one I concentrate it right here, like where this should be deepest. So I don't bring it all the way back and I don't bring it all the way front. So I just concentrate it like here because it gives the illusion that is just more sunken in.
Oh.
So I don't bring it all the way back. But see, this just like, it just adds that shadow and it doesn't look like a stripe.
It's lovely.
Cheekbones.
Cheekbones.
And then for the nose, because I want a specific shape, I think I'm going to go in with a brush so that I can do like an actual and blend it out.
And you connect it all the way to the eyebrow.
All the way to the eyebrow. And even if I don't contour my nose, I try to contour just this, because if you contour right here, it'll automatically make your bridge look longer and thinner. So even if you don't want to contour your nose, you want something that's really discreet, you just contour right this little section here. It might not seem like it, but it does make a difference. And you just blend it out. And this isn't the best contour shade because it's not the coolest tone. I'm probably going to use a cooler tone to actually contour.
How do you feel about the fact that contour has come back so strong? When I was growing up in the 90s, people weren't contouring like at all.
Oh,
like
yeah,
if you were doing contouring, you were doing it for a photograph. Like only pro makeup artists did it, and drag queens or theater people maybe, but it wasn't like a thing that people did often.
I feel like now makeup has gone much more drag than it used to. Like women are doing kind of drag makeup, even though we're veering away from that now. I feel like people are tending towards the more natural, like the more dewy skin, the fluffier brow, not the Instagram brow anymore. So I don't know. It's fun to see the changes in trends.
Yeah, totally. But we're in such a photographic culture now. Wow,
Yeah.
That does make a big difference, even though
it's
intense.
Yeah, but I'm gonna blend it out. Let me see, look forward. And I'm gonna use powder as well.
Dang, look at that straight nose.
I might just set it with the milk powder first. Just gonna set it all. And that mellows it down quite a lot.
Yeah, it does. Wow.
Okay, now that I've set it, I'm going to also contour with powder. And this is just an eyeshadow. It's like a grayish brown eyeshadow. I'm going to very lightly, this is pretty pigmented, so I'm just going to just lightly do what we did. But this is a much cooler tone, so it's gonna... Oh, and then also under the nose. But yeah, it's like you can see from the side it looks kind of cray-cray, but then looking straight forward, it's like you get the illusion a little bit better. Eyebrows. Okay, now for eyebrows. I'm so excited. I'm gonna use what I always use on mine. It's the NYX Raven eyeshadow and my little Essence brush. And we're gonna change this bad boy up. I'm so excited. But your nubs are so much longer than mine. I don't know if I can do it, but I'm gonna try.
Girl, do me like a crazy arch.
Then I have to shave a little bit more.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. To get that angle. See how your brow bone comes here and then there's hair on where your brow bone is?
Yes.
You need this hair gone so that all of this can be brow bone and you can just go boop. You can arch it. See what I mean?
Ah. Take off those eyebrows. No, I'm just kidding. Don't. You want to?
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit?
Just a little bit.
Oh my god!
So, I can work with that.
I look like Spock, dude.
Yeah, that's the point. That's exactly the point. You have to have that little angled like tip so that you can just continue it with eyeshadow. Now I can bring the arch.
Hey, brow. What up?
I feel like when drag queens paint another drag queens with their face, it's like that's what I feel like I'm doing right now.
I mean, it is a very intense makeup. Yes.
It is.
It is.
Yeah.
But I find it awesome that like you wear that out though. You wear the strong brow out.
Yeah. It's a look.
It's a look. Hey.
Yeah, like those brows, girl.
Hey. I'm into it. I also like your little upturned baby brows you do sometimes.
Oh, like the little...
Yeah.
Yeah, those are fun too. Like the little baby Spock ones.
Yes. Baby Spock. I don't know why the first thing that came to my mind was like my 7th grade French class. Accent aigu. Yeah. That is you. Accent aigu.
Oh
brows.
my god.
Oh my god.
That would be a great drag name.
Oh my god, that would be my drag name.
Yes. Ah, don't move!
Shit. Hello, I'm Fernanda, pro makeup artist and Instagrammer extraordinaire.
And YouTuber.
And YouTuber.
Rude.
Oh, sorry. YouTuber too. And also queen of everything. And also, I love you.
Oh, I love you too.
Dude, I want to talk about what color eyeshadows we're going to use.
Yeah, okay, so I don't actually know what I'm going to do, but I do know what palette I'm going to use. I'm going to try out the Dose of Colors Snow Angels palette. Cece's very excited about that blue.
You know I love a good blue eyeshadow.
Yeah.
I'm like Mimi in person. Like, as a person.
Who's Mimi?
Oh my gosh, from the Drew Carey show.
What?
Oh my gosh, I forget. You're like so much younger than me. I'm just this old maid.
So I'm going to start with this color, I think. And I'm going to apply it to the outer corner. I'm just going to blend it up. And I'm kind of scared of these eyeshadows because I think they're like super insanely pigmented. Well, we're going to start here. And then I'm going to take a little bit of this pink guy, which I think is also going to be crazy pigmented.
Do you prefer shadows with a like heavy payoff, or do you prefer something you do?
Yes.
Really? Instead of a buildable sheer?
Yes. And I'm going to take this lighter one just to do the edges. Oh, that's really pigmented too. Never mind. That out. Yeah, I do prefer something with a very strong pigmentation because I can always be light-handed with it. But if something isn't pigmented, there's no amount of packing on you can do that'll make it have like a really intense payoff.
Yeah, that's true. I find that I keep a lot of shadows that don't have a heavy payoff.
I use those as transition
shades.
Yeah, for sure.
I haven't used Dose of Colors, but now I kind of want to, or at least want that palette.
Yeah. So these palettes come with like a tiny brush, and they're like tiny. And I used it the other day, and it's perfect for like the under eye area. So that's what I'm going to do. See, it's like a little tiny pencil brush and a little tiny...
It's like double-sided. That's awesome.
Yes. So I'm going to go in with this blue that we're all super excited for.
Where are we putting it?
You're under, yeah. Okay. So look up. It goes on darker than I thought. Oh, it goes on way darker than I thought.
Oh, yeah. That looks like... Dark, yeah. It's like a royal blue. It looks like neon blue. Well, not neon, but like electric.
It does kind of, yeah. So I think to give it that intensity that we thought it was going to have, I'm going to use my Creepy Cute palette. Creepy Cute! It's this one that I was showing you before.
Strobe Cosmetics.
Yes. I'm going to use the Cold Shoulder to blend it out. And I think that will give it the kind of, look up. It will add kind of the brightness that we thought it was going to have. Why are you looking down?
Oh, I don't know.
See, I can say shit to you that I can't say to my clients. Like, why the fuck are you looking down?
I don't know. I was actually looking down at the products and I was going, let's see. We've used Milk. We've used Dose. We've used Smashbox. We've used Creepy Cute or Strobe. We've used almost all cruelty-free stuff today.
All cruelty-free.
All cruelty-free.
Oh, we also... I forgot to mention because we were talking, but for the nose contour, I use the Ritual Defy Inner Glow Cream Pigment in the color Lust. That's also cruelty-free.
Amazing.
Cece is also a cruelty-free makeup artist. I am not yet, and...
But look at you. You're using mostly all...
It's... Okay, listen. Most of my stuff is cruelty-free except for Makeup Forever. That's the one brand that... I'm ride or die.
Why though?
It stems back from like when I first started doing makeup, and like Makeup Forever was the one brand that I like aspired to have in my kit and carry and all that. And their products are amazing. And then they finally like noticed me and like put me on their PR list and stuff. And so now I do have a lot of their products, and to me that was just kind of like an achievement in my career. In a way.
I can understand
that. It's like that's like the one brand that I don't want to give up, even though it's like I'm all for cruelty free. Like I want to say 95% of what I use is cruelty free.
I mean, it matters to say that the brands themselves aren't usually the ones that are testing.
It's China that's testing.
They're selling to China, and they're the ones that are by their laws they have to test, and they are making amendments to that now.
Yeah.
But it's not 100%.
Yeah, so it's not the brand itself that's testing. Like, Makeup Forever does not test, but they sell to China. So that's, like, the one reason they're not cruelty-free. Like, I would never buy from a company that actively tests on animals. Like, I would not do that. See, look at that.
Ooh!
Right?
So poppy. And I'm like, you're, like, super setting my under eye.
Under eye, yeah. And I find that the under eye sets better with eyeshadow than with powder.
I wonder what the... difference in the ingredients. The fillers are.
But that's how I used to set when I used to use Shape Tape. I wouldn't set it with powder. I used to set it with an eyeshadow that was my skin tone, and it would not crease. So, pro tip.
Yeah, that is.
Okay, now I'm going to, I think, add more of this. Just going in with a bright pink just on the lids. And then I'm intensifying this outer area a bit more. I think I'm going to bring a little bit of the blue onto this outer corner and mix it with this burgundy just to kind of make a purple here on the outer corner and just kind of marry the top with the bottom. Now I think I'm going to blend this out with Strawberry Milk from the Creepy Cute palette. I'm going to apply that just over the edges to help blend them out a little bit. So colorful! But I also kind of want to bring it down and do what I always do.
Down and around?
Yeah. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Now, I think we're going to go for some glitter. And I'm going to be using the NYX Glitter Primer. And I'm going to use... I don't know the names. So, okay. These are 2 new glitters from Strobe Cosmetics. And the owner, Chloe, gave these to me before they launched. These were kind of like little prototypes. And I still haven't used them. I'm sorry, Chloe. And now they have launched and they have names. But I don't know them. But I will put them here when I find out. They're both like kind of color shifting glitters. So I'm very excited. I might zoom in for this actually. Now you guys are just going to look at Cece.
Look at me.
I'm just going to go in with a little bit of the glitter primer. I just take it on a little flat brush and you apply it wherever you want the glitter. So you can be very controlled with this application. So I'm going to concentrate it on the center of the lids. And then I'm just going to shake some of the glitter onto the cap. And then I'm just going to dip my brush. Oh, that is so pretty. It's going to be a little bit dark, I think, but oh, that's so pretty. You can see I'm very controlled with my application, and the glitter doesn't transfer once it's on the primer. Look at that. Look at how pretty that is.
I mean, that's gorgeous.
Right?
Yeah, that's so pretty.
Like shift. Yeah, so they can see, like, it shifts to green and, like, orange and, like, it's crazy. I don't think the camera captures it.
It's super sparkly. I mean, like, yeah, it's funny because, yeah, depending on where you look, it looks orange, it looks pink, it looks green.
Yeah.
It's really pretty.
So pretty.
And it's weird because in the thing, it looks purple.
It looks purple, yeah.
Do you remember the first piece of makeup you ever bought or had?
Yes.
What was it?
Well, my very first when I was, like, really young and didn't even think to become a makeup artist or anything was, I think, 2 palettes from H&M. 2
Really?
eyeshadow palettes from H&M, yeah. That I bought in France.
Oh.
But I think I had other makeup before that, but that's, like, the one I remember.
That's interesting.
Going to now do your inner corner with some more glitter.
You know I love glitter.
I know.
It makes everything better.
I'm using this one also from Strobe, which I don't know the name, and I'm gonna find out. Oh wait, but before that, so before I add glitter to the inner corners, I'm gonna go with the Melt Blueprint Stack, and I'm gonna use the color Skylight, which is the lightest one here. It's very shimmery.
Melt is another brand that I haven't really... Wow, that's so pretty.
Yes.
I haven't really tried.
I'm actually gonna go in with the little pencil brush from the Dose of Colors palette, just so I can get, like, right in there.
It looks like fairy powder.
It
like
does.
Super iridescent.
Then we're gonna add glitter on top of that.
Oh my gosh. Dude, I do look like you. Hey.
Hey girl, hey. I'm gonna add the NYX glitter primer again, just very concentrated to that inner corner. Grab a little bit of that and then just... It's so pretty! Like, the camera cannot capture how pretty that is. It's ridiculous.
So curious. Oh, that is really pretty.
Close.
This one has like a yellowy, bluish, greenish tint. Such a nice juxtaposition to the other one.
I think I might move on to a product that I'm dying to try out. And I haven't even opened them yet. It's actually more than one product. So they're still... These are brand new. We are filming this before they've launched, before I'm allowed to talk about them. I've had these for like a week and I haven't been able to talk about them. They launch later this month. These are the Ritual Defeat Metamorphic Highlighters, and they are insane. From the picture that they sent me, they look insane. So I'm going to open these up, and I don't know the colors that they sent me, but they look like this. They look like their other, like, highlighters and Inner Glow cream pigments.
Ooh.
They're all, like, very shimmery, but they have, like, different shifts of color to them.
She's so excited.
I'm so excited. I'm going to swatch them on my arm real quick. So these are the swatches. So it goes the Enchantress, the High Priestess. I think this is the
Sorcerers, and then the Siren is the gold.
The Siren is the gold one. These are all so pretty. I don't even think the camera can capture. So I've darkened the image and you can really see. This one's really unique. It's like gold, but it's also got pink in it and like...
Looks like old gold.
Yeah, these are really pretty. Ooh, I'm excited. So I want to do like the thing where I bring the blush and connect it to the eye, but I also don't want to set her cheeks with powder because I want to use these highlighters. So I'm going to go in with the Milk Makeup Lip and Cheek Stick in the color Quickie. And I actually never use this one on myself. I use it on my lips mostly, but it matches the eyeshadow color really well. So we're going to do that today.
That's my favorite color.
And it looks like beet juice. It's like the color of beets. So I'm just going to apply that and bring it very close to the eyeshadow. Just bring it down onto the apples of the cheeks. Oh, that's so pretty. I'm gonna concentrate a little bit more. You do have good cheekbones.
I'm telling you, it's my best feature.
And the thing is, if you use creamy, dewy products on the cheekbones and you don't set them, you get that natural glow that makes the cheekbones look even bigger. And like, oh, look at that glow.
Juicy.
Yes, juicy I think is the correct term. Okay, and now once that's done, I'm going to go in with the Siren, which is this last color here because it's amazing. We're going to go for an intense highlight because I want to play with this, y'all.
And you said this highlighter is like suspended in kind of like a creamy, balmy.
I actually don't know the ingredients for their highlighters, but it feels like a balm. But Ritual de Fille is a like natural makeup company. They only use natural ingredients.
Love it.
Yeah, so they're a company I like, and they are cruelty free, and they're based in LA, and they're owned by 3 sisters that are Latina.
I love them more.
Yeah, they're very witchy. 2 of them are makeup artists, one's a writer, and she does all the like, the way they describe their products is almost like potions and ingredients and stuff. So she does all that part of the brand.
I want them to be my friends.
I know, me too. I want to meet them so bad.
Can we be friends with you?
I'm kind of bringing it up onto the brow bone too.
I totally forgot that you took off my eyebrow just then. And I was like, she's putting it right on my eyebrow hair.
Nope. Then I'm also going to add a little bit right above the eyebrow. And I'm just packing it on because that's a pretty glow. You don't get as an intense a color, but that is a really pretty glow.
That is so pretty.
Isn't it?
Blended with the cheek color, it really looks pinky versus gold. Goldy.
Yeah. Which I kind of like. I'm not mad.
Yeah, it's nice that you can blend it because it blends with the skin and it also blends with the cheek color.
Then I'm also going to use this on her chin. So I always highlight my chin. And then Cupid's bow. Oh, I'm so excited to overdry your lips. It's not even funny.
I'm excited for you to do that. That's such a you thing that I don't do. And honestly, it's a little hard for me to envision myself with a different lip shape.
Yeah. It's a really pretty highlighter.
Full beat, girl.
Full beat. But it still looks like it doesn't look natural by any means, but it's dewy that it still reads the skin. Like this is a full beat, but it's not that like caked on look. Like you're completely shimmery, you're completely shiny, but it still reads the skin. And because I've got so many cream products on top, it takes out the cakiness of the foundation. Mm-hmm. Because when we first put it on, it looked very cakey. But because this is making your skin look dewy, I find that it
kind of
balances it out.
I noticed that too. I was like, wow, maybe if I just use a lot more shimmer.
Well, not just shimmer, but just cream products, which I feel like you already use anyway.
I do. I just, I got scared with that foundation at first.
To be honest. It can be intense. You look so pretty, if I do say so myself.
I'll let you say so.
Now for lips. And then we'll come back. I always do lips and then I do eyes last because I hate the feeling of lashes. So I always leave it for like last thing.
Me too.
I think for the lips we're going to do a little combo. I really want to do a dark lip on her. To start, I'm going to go with the NYX Subversive Socialite liquid lipstick. Very, very overdrawn in the center. So the trick is really overlining the outer corners. I'm going to go in with this one, the Smashbox So Jelly, Always On. I think I've done this combo before, but then I want to see with the Black Moon Luna Topper. Let me see how that looks. I don't think I've used this yet. That kind of clashes with the glitter in the eyes a little bit.
I mean, that's gorgeous. Maybe it clashes, but that's gorgeous. You know what'd be fun? We used all the same products and did a runway look on you, like a red carpet look.
That would be
using
fun.
all the same products.
Next video. Yeah, I'm just darkening this up a tad and just leaving a hint of that glitter peeking through. We're almost done.
Almost.
I kind of erased the highlighter on your Cupid's bow.
I love that shimmer.
I know, it's like gorgeous.
My itty bitty little. You know what?
What?
I want to go get lip filler. I'm like, look how gorgeous I am with huge lips.
Okay, now we're almost done. For the waterline, I'm going to be using the NYX Off Tropic Pro Liner in the color Pool Boy. This blue right here.
Huh, that tickles.
Oh, that's a pretty color. Look up the other way. So we did lashes off camera. I added some bottom lashes and then some top lashes and mascara. And now it's time for the hair.
Yay!
I'm
my
so
favorite.
excited. Oh my god. I am freaking out right now.
I'm freaking out right now. Am I pompberry yet?
This is so cute. Wait, I just want to powder you a little bit because she's getting a little bit shiny.
She's a little shiny.
I also put highlighter like literally everywhere on you. So, you know. Okay, now you have to pose like me.
Oh my god. Wait, I have to pull up pictures of you.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna nail this.
This is so funny. I look like trash garbage and you look like me.
Well,
okay, no. I don't look like trash garbage. I just don't have any makeup on.
You don't look like trash garbage, and also that's a lie.
Wow! Calling me out on national television.
I had to look at you. How do you pose? You go like
Wow. It's me.
it's you times two. Thank you.
Thank you. I'm so happy. I'm so excited.
I really need this haircut.
Everyone needs this haircut. It is the cutest haircut on
is
planet
the
Earth, and it's the reason I wear this wig literally all the time.
I know. I love it. Who makes this?
eBay, cheapest I could find.
eBay. All right.
You can get it on Amazon too, but I went for like the cheapest cheap.
Sweet. I'll get on that.
Like, this is
my
so
God.
weird. I keep looking at the monitor and I'm like, it's me. And it's me.
And it's me.
And yeah, that's it.
Thank you.
Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you had fun with us. And I think for real, right now we're going to film Cece doing makeup on me using
My
the
way.
same products, but her way. So like a red carpet ready makeup look.
Yeah. And try not to kill us if we don't use all the products.
Yeah, there will be some
Yeah,
differences.
There'll be some differences.
Yeah, obviously.
But yeah.
But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. This is like, I can't. We have to both like dress up like this one day.
Oh my god! Go in public and be like, hey, we'll just be like,
Be like twinsies.
we'll dress up the same. We'd be like, our fashion blogger twins.
Oh my god, that'd be really cute. All right, well, thank you guys for watching. Thank you to all my patrons for supporting me, and I will see you next time. Bye.